no, my makeup. My makeup's coming off. There's streaks on my face. I've been trying to like make this video. I've wanted to make this video for like quite a while, but I've never like come around to do it just because like I knew I wanted to do it and I knew I was going to do it, but like I wanted to be ready and I wanted to be in like a good mindset to do it. So here we are on May 27th. I'm making this video. As you can see by the title, this is going to be kind of like my journey with my body image, and this is literally going to be like, I think, the most raw and vulnerable video. I can't even look in the camera and do it. I can't do it. So we're gonna start with the beginning. So this is about body image, and this is about just my experience with all that stuff. I've never been like one to think about it too much in like elementary and school and stuff. Like I know some people like struggle with it from the very like get-go, like when they're aware of stuff, but like I was not like that. In elementary school I was like totally fine. I was like a happy kid, I would say. And then when I entered high school is when like it started. I can't really tell you why, but I think it was more the fact that like I went to an all-girls school and girls like really focus on like what you look like, your body type, like all those things. And like we had to wear a skirt to school every day, so like I would see everyone's like legs and body and stuff. And like I'm gonna insert a picture here of what I looked like in high school. I was cute, little 12-year-old me. Yeah, I was normal size, like nothing wrong. And like I didn't think of it too much, but I guess like seeing everyone and having everyone like talk about like, oh, she's so skinny, she's so pretty, she's so tan, she's so this, she's so that, like it would be something that like it got into my head and like got into my mind, and like I would think about it a lot, and that kind of like sparked something in me. So when I got to grade 8 is when like my body issues started. I don't really know why. I think it was like a mix with like depression and stuff, that like I didn't eat as much. I would bring lunches and like I wouldn't eat them sometimes, and like people would be like, oh, why are you not eating? And I would be like, oh, I'm not hungry, blah blah blah. Like I don't really know why I did that. I can't remember why. Like I feel like I've tried to brush those years out of my mind so much that like it's so hard for me to remember. Like it's kind of like a foggy state. I don't know if anyone else relates to that, but like I've tried to take out years of my life and like now it's just a foggy thing, but I remember like snips and pieces of it. So I remember I would do that. Or if I did eat, I would eat my school had like these calf cookies and they were so lit. They were so good. They were literally, I swear, they're probably just like the cookies you buy at the grocery store, but like they were kind of like not cooked fully, I think. I don't know. It was really good. So if I didn't eat lunch, I would eat that, which like didn't make sense, but that's what I did. And then I feel like I just went through a time where like I would only eat supper because I'm home, and like I wouldn't want my parents to be like, oh, like she's not eating, like stuff like that. So like I would only eat one meal a day, and I lost like a lot of weight then. And I was like, oh, I'm skinny, like skinny legend. That's how I felt. But yeah, so I lost a lot of weight, and I guess my metabolism was working fast enough so that if I did eat, like it didn't like, nothing really changed in my body. I was like a size 0 to a size 2 all throughout high school, like all throughout high school. And I was like, skinny legend, yes, like I'm pretty, I am skinny. Like that's kind of like what I focused on a lot, was like appearance. And I really do think it's because like going to an all-girls school where like all we talked about was like boys and like what boys like and like what we should look like. Let's look like the Kardashians. Let's look like this model, Victoria's Secret model, this, that. Like that's literally all we would speak about half the time. And I feel like that just like triggered something in my mind for me to be like, I have to look this way to like be presentable, to be pretty, to be worth it. And like that's what like went through my head a lot. So yeah, I was a size 0 to a size 2 up until CEGEP college came around, and that's when like it kind of went downhill. So in college I felt like much more aware of my body and more comfortable in my body. I recently came out as bisexual then and everything, so like I felt at home, I felt at peace with myself, like I was doing good, I was doing okay. And obviously when you're more comfortable with yourself, more comfortable with like your surroundings and everything, you kind of, I would say, let loose, or that's what I did. I let loose. So yeah, I let loose. I didn't really watch what I ate. I would like be active and like work out and stuff, but like not to a serious extent. Yeah, so I felt comfortable in like who I was and everything. And then towards the end of college, I started dating my boyfriend Chris. And I guess like when like someone likes you or loves you for like who you are and like what your body looks like, I guess like you're okay with it and you kind of just let loose. And I guess maybe I let a little too loose, but I don't think I did. I can't think that way. Like I gained weight. So from last summer to this summer, I gained approximately like 20 pounds. And I don't know if that's normal. I don't know. Like I never really went through that in my life because I've always been like this petite, like fast metabolism girl. And then all of a sudden within like this 1 year, I gained like 20 pounds and like, I don't know, it just like, it kind of shook me. And I don't know if it is because like I've been more comfortable like with my surroundings and comfortable with the people around me and like kind of lost myself. But at the same time, I feel like my metabolism just stopped working. But like it could be literally anything. But yeah, I gained 20 pounds around. So I went from like a size 0 to 2 to a size like 8, which is totally fine. Like pant size did not matter. But I guess like it wasn't something I was used to, and it was like kind of like a shock. And I was like, what happened? How did I lose myself that much? How did I let this happen? How did I gain that much? And like I can't tell myself why I gained that much because I don't know. And I don't know like what happened. So yeah, I haven't been like that aware of my body for a little while, and it felt so good. It felt so good to like not look at my legs and be like, oh, they're big. Or it felt so good to like not look at my stomach and be like, oh, like there's fat on there. Like I feel like my body is also like not proportionate. I feel like the top part of my body is like cute, and then my bottom part is more like where all my weight went, which is like, why can't you just like, you know, be even, be equal, like equality? But that's obviously not what happened. It's weird. It's like I feel like it's just like a weird thing. Like I've always been like very stuck up on, not stuck up, what is that word? I've always been like very focused on like body appearance because of high school. And then I finally like got out of that. And like right when I got out of that is when I gained weight. And it's just like, it's weird. Like being very active on social media and stuff. Like it's really hard because like I know there's like people of all sizes, all races, all ethnicities, like everything. Like everyone is so different on social media. But I feel like the people that like we see all the time and like that are at the forefront are always like these skinny, blonde, toned, pretty girls. And like that's not what they are. Like it's not that's not what they should be known for, but that's what I feel like they're being known for, and that like they're always at the forefront. And a YouTuber I was watching, Brooke Michio, actually like touched upon this and everything. Like she's not been like as comfortable in her body and stuff, especially during quarantine, and I 100% feel that. I feel like we're literally stuck inside our house when there's literally a global pandemic going on, and like I shouldn't be focusing on my body, but like here we are. And two, I feel like obviously you could be active in your house, but I have no motivation to be active. I do try and do like a little bit of cardio every single day or every second day, but sometimes I just want to be in bed, and like that's okay, and I have to recognize that. But I feel like Brooke, like what she said, like being in like quarantine and being in your house all the time, like you're more aware. So I've been more like hyper focused on my body and like everything about it. Like I got my first stretch marks I think like a year and a half ago or something like that, and I was like, what are these? Like where'd they come from? Recently I've just been getting more. And like a fun fact about stretch marks, they're not always white. Mine are more like, they look kind of bruised, but I was looking like researching it, and like that's normal. That's what they usually look like when you first get them, but like they're all over my legs, and I was like, not only did I have to like gain 20 pounds, but now I have to like have these to show it. Like, please. But anyways, I feel like this video is like all over the place, but I'm sorry, bear with me. I'm not good at like expressing my emotions that much, but I really like want to be raw and like vulnerable and like talk about this because like I feel like it's something that so many of us go through, and like not many of us are open or like talk about it that much. So like I really want to be that voice because it's a struggle, and like I don't talk about it that much, but like it is a struggle, and it has to be normalized. And on TikTok, we love TikTok. Yeah, I've been following like a lot of like body positive girls on Instagram and stuff on TikTok, and it's really been helping me. Like been helping me. So like I'm gonna tag a few like their ads here because I don't remember them by heart. I'll be honest, I don't. It's been helping a lot, and like although like I'm struggling right now, but I feel like it's also like a mix of so many things, like being stuck indoors, like not seeing my friends, not seeing my boyfriend. Like I feel like it's just like weird. It's a weird time, and I'm just like more aware of everything in my life, and I'm more aware of like my surroundings and everything like that. So yeah, that's my video. I don't know if this taught anyone anything or like anything at all, but I feel like it felt really good to like get stuff out and like be vulnerable and stuff. I was also talking to like Taylor King on my podcast and stuff. She was talking about like how we think we have to lose weight or like our skin has to be perfect before we're able to post things on the internet and be successful, but like we really don't. And if we're gonna live our lives thinking about our body the whole time and being hyper focused on that, are we really living? No. So yeah, that's what I want to say. That is my little very brief journey with my body and body image and all those things. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get through this. And just remember, I always say this to everyone, and I have to say it to myself too, but like, you're beautiful no matter what. And we should not be focusing on what our outside shows. We should be focusing on the inside. So just want to say that. If you guys have any stories about body image or any advice or tips or anything you just want to say about it, please leave it in the comments below. I would love to read it. I'd love to know your stories, and I'd love to talk to you guys about it. So thank you guys for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to me below. And I will see you next time. And remember, live life, don't think twice. I'm out of here.